Hello, people. My name is Granny, and I would like to welcome you to my next interview. Today, we got someone who is really dedicated to the work he does, a type of person that never stops believing. Dear people, the leader, the caller, the deaf. Let me welcome Doxxed from a Doxxed Gem Club. How are you doing, Doxxed?
Thank you so much for your invitation today, old granny. And I'm doing good. I just woke up like a couple hours ago, and then since then I just start checking the DMs and doing my regular stuff in crypto.
Okay, so doing your work from the time you woken up. That's nice. Okay, Docs, let's start with you first because as I mentioned, I'm gonna ask some questions about you, some questions about Starship. So let's start. Docs, firstly, I wanna ask you, how and when did you start your crypto career?
I started my crypto career. I think it's like the late of 20 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually I knew crypto from around April 2021 because
Mm-hmm.
I was in quarantine and
Okay.
so I can't go outside, so I couldn't go outside. I checked the Twitter trending because I'm bored, and then I see like Elon Musk is sharing about
Okay.
Bitcoin and Dogecoin and saying like Dogecoin will go to $1. That's how I got into all crypto. Then I realized, apart from like Dogecoin and Bitcoin, this kind of big
Mm-hmm.
projects is
Yeah.
already successful because they're listed on Binance,
Yeah.
which means like the potential is already got limited.
Wow. So basically, like the
Because
COVID
people
made
who
Docs.
bought early already got like so many access.
Okay.
Sorry?
No, no, no. We had some like difficulties with the internet, but it's okay. You can like repeat your last sentence.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I mean, I just realized
Mhm.
apart from like many big projects like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, which has been listed on Binance, the early buyers already got like 100, 1,000, even more access.
Okay.
So which means like they have less potential. Then uh I just want to figure out like how can you buy a project as soon as possible
Mhm.
when it is early. Then I realized there are pancake swap, they are like they are more than just centralized exchange. They are decentralized. They are you can buy things easily after checking BSE scan, checking everything.
Okay.
So that's how I got into crypto.
Okay.
But
So.
at beginning,
Mhm.
I wasn't a caller. I wasn't an influencer. I just a investor. But then
Okay.
in the late of 2021, I started to create my channel. And
Mhm.
at beginning, I do like Chinese marketing, and then
Oh.
I started to focus on promoting my channel and try to find good projects and call it. That's why I call myself Gene Club because I want to
Okay.
fight more Gene. Yes.
Okay. So basically, like the COVID made you, yeah? Like the whole quarantine time, like the COVID made you. That's actually fair because many people says bad things about COVID, but I mean the COVID and the lockdown I think was like the best time for cryptocurrencies in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when people can't invest other things, so they can just they want to make money at home. That's why crypto
Yes.
is very famous by then.
Okay. But you were talking about marketing and promoting your channel, and my second question is, how did you manage to build such a successful channel? Can you explain something more about the promotions of your channel that you did?
Yes, so actually, yeah, I think I know that many channels these days, and some of them they have no idea how to promote it.
Yeah.
So when I started, it's like I don't do paid promo at the beginning. I don't take any payment, even though when I have some volume in the end. I started with everything free.
Okay.
And so what I do is like I built my connection first before I started posting things in my crypto channel because you have to know especially at the beginning, it's very important for the quality of the project you
Yes.
posted.
Yes.
If
Yes.
you
Yes.
post many shares at the beginning, nobody will look at your channel anymore. So what I'm doing is like I create my connection first. I know many devs, then I distinguish, then I classify the good devs and the bad ones.
Oh
And
wow.
when the good devs DM me about, oh, I'm launching this, and then I know this is time for me to promote on my channel. But
Okay.
how can I get people into my channel from let's say from our community. How it's like I make a deal with the dev. I give them full support, like free support. In
Okay.
return, they give me admin rights, or just like they promise me they're going to pin my channel post right
Okay.
after I post it. So people will just join my channel and then they just check it out. And when they realize that you only post the good ones, then they
Mhm.
maybe just stick to it and then they will recognize it as a good quality channel. So if you post, let's say you post like four things and
Mhm.
three of them moved, and they check maybe they didn't anything, but if you post the fifth one, they will say like, oh, this guy is based. If you post, it must be a good dev. It must be a dev that he knows. So
Yes, yes,
they
yes.
just maybe they more like taking a look rather than just some random channel.
Mhm.
So I did everything for free, and that's how I spread the word. Like I asked all the project side to give me admin rights.
Oh,
If
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't, if they can't do it, I just ask them to pin, let's say, my tweet link
Mhm.
or my post link. So people
Oh,
join them
wow.
and rate. This is how I promote it. And in the end, when you join a chat, they will feel like, wow, it's bullish. They say, wow, somebody just called. So
Okay.
this is if you can make it, it will be like that. So, but actually, I'm not like good. I'm not like MedApp or Cubing. Those people are really good. They have higher quality, and I'm
Mhm.
still suffering right now, especially this day when the market is dry. I posted many bad ones. I'm still learning at the moment, so
Okay.
hopefully I can get better and better. And I'm more than willing to do more culture call to good
Mm-hmm.
projects.
Okay. To be fair, that's a really smart move by you, and that's a really humble like answer. At least you're being honest. Yeah, you're still developing yourself. Okay. I think many people like would go for it when it comes to your calls. But speaking about success, I've seen like you posting because I did some research about you before our interview, and I saw
Wow.
some posting. I mean, you were posting pictures of some nice restaurant. You said you're flying around the investors, for example, like to your partner in Starship, yes.
Yes.
And I was wondering, like, if cryptocurrencies like are the our main source of your income, or you do something else besides that.
Uh, so actually, I'm a university student at the
Wow.
moment. I
Okay.
study I study in London Imperial College at the moment for postgraduate,
Mhm.
and so I don't have a proper job. So crypto is all the income I got. But not gonna lie, it made me a fortune, especially maybe a few months ago when
Mhm.
the Ethereum hype is crazy. I
Okay.
earned actually quite a lot for just by trading, and
Wow.
before that, I earned from the course as well, and
Mhm.
I was there many pixel projects came to me, and also some many BSE degens, and also
Okay.
like good projects, good quality projects that come to me, and I ate and I earn money from those
Wow. So,
projects as well. So all my
uh-huh.
incomes from crypto, I can say that, and it made me a fortune. I'm very appreciative to
Mhm.
this platform, the Telegram, all the communities. The people who support me, they really help me a lot about everything. And so I feel like I'm responsible for them because
Okay.
I
Yes.
make myself rich because of crypto. I can't let them lose money, man. So that's why I try to be picky and
Mhm.
select good projects. And yeah, I traveled to see my partner.
Mhm.
Not I went to Thailand and Indonesia to see different kind of people from crypto
Okay.
because I know them. Some of them are like devs. Some of them are like my friends. We talk about trading and everything,
Mhm.
and that's why we say why not just have a meeting? So I just fly to the country and meet them. I went to Morocco to see friends as well,
Wow.
and where I meet really good friend, and he's a website guy. He always helped me with the website. He did the Starship website actually,
Oh, okay.
and also yeah. So as crypto is really amazing place because you can find people from all around the world. I know people from Brazil, from Japan, from everywhere.
Mhm.
But let's say I work for a local company, it will never happen in my life. So I very
Okay.
appreciate the opportunity about crypto. It's really amazing.
Yes, so you're basically the real living example that you actually can make some money off crypto and can live off crypto. I mean, I want to
Um,
congratulate you because
Thank you, man.
you're just smart. That's why you made it because you're just smart, I think.
No, no, I'm not. I'm not. Actually, I'm not that good at trading. Actually, even though sometimes I
Uh,
know a project is good, I know it's going to pump one day. But I'm impatient. I'm cheat. Sometimes I just cheat. I can't control myself. Sometimes I think I need to be more mature about trading. And most of my incomes for like course, it's like paid course. It's not like
okay, yes,
I
yes.
invest myself then I got access.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially these days. Like let's say 3 months ago, I really make a fortune by investing. But now I think most of the money is from like paid promotion.
Okay,
Maybe
from your channel.
I'm very
Okay,
honest. Yeah,
okay.
I know it's not. Maybe it sounds bad to me, but it's the truth.
No, yeah, it's true. It's true. You're really a humble guy and honest, and I like that. But I want to ask you about your channel too. Like, what do you have any plans to like developing when it comes to developing your channel? Are you planning to develop it
Yes,
somehow? How, okay, if I can ask?
I'm I'm trying to rebrand it because everyone know me from BSC, but I know that there's a bigger market on Ethereum, and people there have better mentality, better vibe in the community, and so this is why I not just I don't want to be defined as a pure BSC caller. I want
Okay,
to or like DJ like low market cap callers. I want to be like share the good ones, no matter which
okay,
blockchain I share.
okay.
Yeah, it's always the good. And apart from that, maybe I'll focus more on AMA later because
Mm-hmm.
I was famous by AMA before, like last year. I got AMA deals every day. Yeah, but this year it's kind of dry for me for AMA, so maybe I'm going to develop the AMA again. Because the special part about my AMA is like,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I think personally, I think I'm a very good host as well. I'm
Okay,
I'm the host of my AMA myself.
okay.
Normally people hire a guy, like
Yes, yes,
Bossy,
yes, yes, yes.
Omar, Cesar,
Mm-hmm.
Venom. I really like Venice AMA guy, by the way. So anyway, I'm the one who always stand there for my own AMA because I think it's responsible for the investors. I
Okay,
know that
yes.
many AMA guys they just ask some random like they have like a system. They ask the same question to every project, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like that. I always dig into them. I just like you, bro.
Okay,
So I do
okay.
research and yeah, it's very good actually because everyone's is unique personality. They have different kind of like
Mm-hmm.
features on their own projects or
Mm-hmm.
like platforms. So it's very good to dig into it and ask some special questions. They will feel special. They'll
Mm-hmm.
feel respectful if you do this as well. So
Okay.
I'm trying to do my AMA anyway. And apart from that, I'm trying to develop my Twitter because
Mm-hmm.
I always like concerned about future. So let's say one day the Telegram dies, the hype of Telegram dry out,
Mm-hmm.
and it moved to other platform. What should we do? So it's very good to different like multi
Yeah.
social media marketing
Mm-hmm.
influencer, not just for Telegram but also for like Twitter, and maybe later I'll do YouTube. But now I'm trying to focus on Twitter. That's why I'm always do more free shout out on Twitter and
Okay.
share it to the community to let people rate, to people recognize that dogs have his Twitter and he's sharing good stuff these days.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I'm trying to do: Twitter and AMA, and also rebranding from a BSC caller or a low market cap caller to the caller who call good things, no matter which chain he calls.
Okay. Honestly, I was expecting like dry answer from you, something like, yes, I'm gonna develop this, I'm gonna do that. But wow, I'm literally shocked by the like options you consider and by the options you wanna do, like the many things. This is as I said again, this
Thank
is
you,
like
bro.
really smart. But the fifth question for you will be because you like called so many projects through like your whole career as a caller. So I would
Yeah.
like to ask you like what is the biggest difference from a like investors and dev now these days from a days like before, let's say year and or a year and a half ago, something like that.
All right. So the difference like 1 year ago or like 1.5 year, 1 year and a half ago,
Yeah.
when a random dev launch a project I call, sometimes I don't even know if they're good because by then I'm inexperienced. I can't distinguish the good dev and the bad one. Even though the CA got problem, I can't recognize. And
Mhm.
there are fewer like CA bots by then to verify the CA to verify everything.
Mhm.
So, but when I call them backend, it's still pump and it's still doing very very well. Even though the dev is farming, it's still doing very well because people have the mentality to hold, and they barely sell for like maybe 1.5x something. They always hold and support the projects, and always share to everyone. And by then the whole crypto market is bigger, way bigger. The community is bigger, which means like let's say you buy, there are always people buy after you. But now it's different. Now the circle has become smaller and smaller.
Mhm.
It's more narrow. So let's say you buy, it might be the last buyers, and people dump on you. So, but back to them, if you sell, if you cheated, you're going to regret because you're going to pump more. And now
Mhm.
I think this is like main difference.
The
Like
main
before,
difference.
people more diamond hand, and more people who willing to buy a shit coins.
Mhm.
So if you buy, you not worry about if people dump on you. If people dump on you, more people are going to buy, as long
Yes,
as it
yes, yes,
is
yes, yes.
looks early. Yeah. But now it's different, bro. Now it's so different. Now it's so different. I know some good devs. They used to have like good projects. Do you know? I don't know if you know Zhao, like ZHAO. It's a projects
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah,
BSC.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, the dev launched another one called Squirrel, right? And now he launched another one, which is the do you know Gobin, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Gobin.
yeah.
Yeah, his profile picture is still the new project of Zhao.
Okay.
It's called, yeah. You can, I don't know if you can check. Anyway,
Mhm.
he used to be a good dev, but now um he can't even hit like 50K. Now I think it's like
Yeah.
17K or something. So it's quite crazy. Back then,
Yeah.
those kind of good devs, and if they launch now, it's not even anonymous, but they can't move things.
Okay. This.
As unless they put their heart into it, maybe I think they
Mhm.
can. But if they do the same thing they done 1 year ago, they can't make as successful as before.
Okay, this is literally tragedy. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, Doc, since you yeah like have gathered like such a big group of people that follows you, I want to ask you, what is like the one thing people don't know about you?
Uh, Let me think.
Mm.
I think some people they think well, when I post this scam, they think it's on purpose. They think
Okay,
I know I just want the money, but actually it's not the truth. I did post something for money, but I was expecting it to do well as well.
okay,
Even though it's pumping down, I think it will pump first, but I never expect like I never want to get money to post something that I'm very bearish about. But some people they think I take the money for that reason, but
mm-hmm,
actually I didn't. So, but it's only for some part. I think most people they understand me that
okay,
I really do my research before I call things, and I didn't realize this is important until like early this year, which is like a change from me because before that I barely do research. Even though I know Dev last one is not good, they promised me they're going to do well better this time. Then I trust them, but now I'm not. So I think, but some people they don't understand. They don't appreciate that. It's just like what Caesar says. Caesar always say that uh, he always be picky and reject the 1,000 projects, but
mm-hmm,
people don't recognize how special he is. I think it's kind of like similar, but I'm not that picky. But I very care about my community and my investors.
okay, yeah, that's literally great. That was my last question about you. Let's move to Starship now. As I said, I'm not gonna dig like deeply into Starship because like if you and Starship like investors would like to have me on like full interview about the project, we can arrange that in the future. And yeah, so my questions for you about the Starship. First question will be, what would you say? is gonna be the best like achievement for Starship in the next six months?
Okay, it's very easy. Our utility Starbase, and I want it to be exposed because for me personally, before like let's say like 6 7 months ago, I have no idea how to deploy, and
Okay.
I because I don't read code even though I'm in crypto this long because I never launched myself before, and I don't know how I don't know how to change the setting on BSC scan. Let's say at the LP, or I change the tax or change the maximum buy, change the maximum transaction. Then I realize there is something like a platform for you to deploy, and you just
Okay.
simply just type the text you want, and simply type the name, the symbol of the projects, and the marketing wallets you want, and the market, and also like the dev wallet you want to receive the BNB or Ethereum. So you just need to type all the information you want. Then you just deploy. Then you just connect your wallet to the platform. Then you can deploy a token by your own. So this
Mhm.
I think is a very good idea, and I realize it is not very popular in English community because I
Uh-huh.
the Chinese platform is the one I used
Okay.
to deploy the CA. So that's why I trying to create Starbase, and
Mhm.
this is why I think Sparse got potential because many people they want to launch but they have no idea. They have to wait for the dev,
Mhm.
and they always wait for the CA dev. Like, I know many good CA dev like last year like Monkey Shanty and also like Anub. So those people are safe. You know you can trust them, but why not launch yourself if you have the ability to just simply type the information, type
Okay.
the numbers there, type the symbol, type the name of the project, so then you can deploy yourself. As long as you have the initial LP found and you know how to lock the LP, everything. This is why we
Mhm.
create Starbase. So this is why I think Starbase is the main focus for the next 6 months because I
Okay.
think it's something that's quite rare in the crypto, and we have like maximum text, so they can't like direct rock after they lock the LP anyway.
Okay.
And I know that many other competitors like before it's Toker, and there are many others also in different platform.
Mhm.
But I have connection with devs, so I think I can do very well in the next 6 months about Starbase. And Starbase is the main focus because 0.5% of each transaction deploy for the project deploy using Starbase, or
Mhm.
goes for the buyback and burn on the marketing for Starship. This is why it's very important to create the utility.
Okay, yes, yes, yes. That is, I think because listen, I'm investor like myself, and I think I truly believe in Starship, and I hope Starship will hit like couple of millions like pretty soon.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Actually, I mean, like, I'm at very huge loss on Starship, but I don't really care because
Yeah, yeah, I
I
can tell
regard it.
that.
Oh, you can tell, really. I
Yeah,
paid for like, oh, the fun, the YouTuber, like
yeah.
1.5K. I paid by my pocket, and
They.
it's called those. He's famous on pre-sale, but actually he's not
Mhm.
that effective on like Starship because it's like a post-launch and it's
Okay.
launched for a long time. And also I pay for like utility like Ethereum and Arbitron deployer cost me like another 2K or something, and I
Wow.
pay another 2K for the development of the BSE in the
Wow.
first place. So combine everything, I spend more than 10K from my own pocket, but
Wow.
it's okay. Consider it a charity
Mhm.
or like a giveaway to crypto to the people who believe me,
Yeah.
because I already earned a fortune on crypto. It's time for to share to the people who trust me.
Mm-hmm. But there's like one thing, like we all know, no matter how hard would you dogs try, and no matter how would you work, is there's if there's like no community that's like as passionate like as much as you are about the projects, like you won't get far like with it. So my question is, are you happy with the community of Starship?
Uh, Actually, I was expecting a little bit more about everyone sharing himself and share the tweets. But anyways, BSC, and in this
Mm-hmm.
current circumstances of the whole market, I think I'm very pleased. I'm very
Okay.
satisfied about the current situation because it's not a theory.
Okay.
Everyone they have different mentality here. So yeah, but I was expecting more, but now I'm very satisfied.
Okay. Like, would you change something from the beginning of launching Starship?
Let me think. Uh, maybe maybe I will do the utility.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll wait. I'll save more money for the marketing later. I was a little bit rushed at the beginning
Okay.
because I want to make it move, but it did move to more than 200K.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the first 2 weeks or something. I
Mm-hmm.
forget. Then it did so hard. And the hardest part is not always the first few weeks. It's how you reverse it from the death. This is
Yes, yes,
fucking
yes.
hard. I put my heart into it to reverse it. So anyway, if I can do it again, maybe I'll save more fund for later. Like use it more
Mm-hmm.
smartly. I did
Mm-hmm.
some partnership with like I don't want to mention the name,
Mm-hmm.
but they bring zero buy after the partnership announcement, and they not even supporting. They
Oh,
only
wow.
check when I ask them to check, and they
Yeah.
never check themselves. When I take when I take the partnership deal, I was very careful. I always ask a lot of questions to make sure it's a good one. Like I partner with OG and
Mm-hmm.
also some other good ones, but uh, those people they just want the money, man. They just tell you,
Yeah.
oh, let's say 5 BNBs for the partnership. You can take it. I'm going to update you if you have good news. But they don't really care about the projects. They partnership maybe with many projects. So like they just don't give a shit. They don't really give a damn about how it really are. They care
Mm-hmm.
about the money more.
Yeah. So the
So if I can do it again, I will pay less for some useless partnership. But also there's some good ones. Yeah. Shout out to Gobin, who always support me for free,
mm-hmm.
and I really like him. He's my favorite caller, and also there's many others like OG. Oh, forget his name. I don't know if you know. There's a guy called OG
Yeah, yeah,
Range.
yeah, yeah. I saw him. I saw
Yeah,
him.
he's getting. Yeah,
Yeah.
he always support me as well. And let's say like Floki Army
Mm-hmm.
and Doge Army, even though maybe they don't have like a huge following, but
Mm-hmm.
they support me, so they're my friends. So I'm very appreciative to those people who truly help me.
Okay. It's always good to spread the word about the token too. So yeah, but I get your point. Like, yeah, I was about to ask about the partnerships you took because I was thinking like everyone, what they do is like they're taking like loads of calls and never do AMAs. And you said like some of the devs, I don't remember the name now, but that some of the devs told you that when you wanna like really moon a token, you should do partnership, not calls. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yes, OG Dev told me exactly the same word. Like,
Okay.
I asked him how do you make OG Moon? He said that loads of partnerships and yeah, and never give up, something like that. And always pay big money at the beginning. He did Certic when it's low market cap, which is like very good
hmm
move because people always talk about it, and it did make the if effect. Yeah.
Okay. Last question I think would be, do you think like having your like own coach channel and calling other tokens a part of like Starship, making Starship like less viable?
Sorry, could you please come again?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was asking like because you're having like coach channel, and do you think like calling other tokens like a part of Starship is making Starship like less viable, like less worth?
Oh, hell no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no
no.
way, bro.
Okay.
No. I definitely not. Cause if you are in the chat, even though I'm not active, I'm doing
hmm
stuff behind the scene.
Okay.
And I was not I was inactive for quite a long time, but I always do things behind the scene. They know. I always tell them what I'm doing now, and and they know I'm the caller at the first place before they invest.
hmm
So I don't think they have a doubt. And actually, I have a co-founder, even though I think he sold or something. He never chat in the chat anymore and never tweet. Even though he promised me he will tweet daily,
Oh,
but he never returned. Yeah, he's posting many different projects in his channel, but not Starship.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, it made me sad, but I understand because it takes time to develop a good ones, and even
Mhm.
though I put all my money into it, but
Mhm.
maybe it doesn't. But I will always
You'll always be there.
stick
That's
to one.
yeah.
So it made me frustrated, but yeah, I don't think it's a problem to post other projects because
Mhm.
they know me at the beginning, and I'm
Yeah.
just a co-founder,
Okay.
and it's a community-driven project anyway.
Okay, yeah, that's great to hear. As I said, I've also invested in Starship myself, and I believe
Oh,
like
really?
we will moon, yeah, we will moon like we will build something huge. Because like as you said on someone's interview, you're gonna become famous with Starship. So let's hope it will come soon.
Wow,
Yeah, and
thank you.
okay, Docs. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you around soon. Maybe, as I said, with interview, like full interview with the Starship. And have a
Thank you,
wonderful
bro.
day. And thank you again for your time, bro.
Thank you.